We're just not seeing that improvement that we had hoped. There's a lot going on.
Many months later.
Paramount Global Bob Bakish is stepping down.
I know Valiant Renegade just covered this on the Park Place today. And this Paramount thing has always been intriguing for me, mainly because they are in a lot of debt, and they aren't the only ones. So it was quite funny when there was rumors. That's all they ever amounted to, it looks like, that Warner and Paramount may merge or something like that. But they're in debt too. So it's like they're going to combine to be a Detatron.
Decepticons, begin our assault!
But there's an earnings call today. Paramount Global, with roughly $8.6 billion or $8.69 billion market capitalization, open trading this morning up significantly, around 6% on the weekend. Breaking news that CEO could be fired from the company as early as today, and I am doing this video at 12:40, or this segment, Central. So if there are some adjustments, my apologies. Monday, April 29th, 2024, again ahead of the earnings call this afternoon. Now, Bakish was named CEO in 2016. At the end of 2023, Paramount showed total revenue nearing $30 billion, but operating income showed a loss. And I think that's the important thing, of about $500 million, so $500 million. At the same time, total debt of the Hollywood studio and entertainment company stood at roughly $16 billion, which is a significant amount for an enterprise as such. And that was what I think that's what, when talking about these companies, people don't understand. They'll look at the revenue numbers and they'll look at how much money a company brings in. And they'll look at that and say, well, this company is making all sorts of money, right? They're fine. Billions of dollars. But you also have to look at the profitability. And just because you're making X money, if your expenses obviously are more, you're going to lose money effectively. And that's what's happened with Paramount. That's what's happened with a lot of these other big companies. So that number, X billion dollars, it looks great. It looks fantastic. But then when you actually break it down, they're losing money. And I've said, many people have said, especially with Hollywood, they got to rein in these budgets, bro. They got to rein them in. They're out of control. Out of control. So we'll see what happens with Paramount. It is going to be interesting. I don't know if Bob leaves. I don't know if it'll matter much if he does or does not. Because I do think that what you are seeing with various entertainment assets and companies is that they have a lot of work to do to rein in the spending. And also Hollywood in itself is on a downward trend. And everything that we see that is a major success is an outlier. Barbie's an outlier. Oppenheimer's an outlier. For the most part, they ain't bringing in the bucks like that. And I think a lot of these guys that are going to stand the test of time, that have been around, I mean, these companies have been around forever. They've already stood it. I guess you can make that argument. But in this new future of entertainment, you know, the Amazons of the world are going to be maybe fine, right? Because, well, they also, Disney, right? They have the parks. Amazon has other things that they're investing in that aren't just strictly Hollywood stuff. And that may make sense for them going forward, because I don't know if they'll ever be able to turn it around. How people consume media is very, very different. I did a video talking about some of the stuff that I think people sleep on, like with the lack of anticipation and enthusiasm, which was something that was a real core part of the movie-going experience, and that has been completely lost. And it has not been able to be replicated, not just in movies, but everything else as well, because of how we consume media has fundamentally changed. So I don't know what's going to happen. We'll see. But it's very, very interesting nonetheless. Thanks for watching. Right now, the Rippaverse is in the middle of our latest campaign, Yaira #1, which was written by the Saskas. Head over to Rippaverse.com, pre-order, and check out our first live-action trailer and the latest Rippaverse Studios production, Y'all Be Easy.